Japan, a land of busy cities and old ways, also has a secret side, a world of empty buildings called Haikyo. Haikyo means ruins or abandoned buildings. These forgotten places scattered across Japan offer a peek into the past, whispering stories of dreams and lives gone by. From amusement parks frozen in time to empty towns taken over by nature, Haikyo sites have a strange beauty. They attract explorers, photographers, and people looking for a different view of Japan. These places show us how time passes, how businesses rise and fall, and how nothing stays the same. Exploring Haikyo isn't just about going into forgotten spaces. It's a journey through history, a way to think about time, and a look at how things change. It's about figuring out the stories hidden in crumbling walls and overgrown paths, imagining the lives that were once lived there. Nara Dreamland, once a busy amusement park like Disneyland, now shows us how dreams can fade. Opened in 1961, the park was a symbol of Japan's hope and growing economy after the war. For many years it was filled with happy kids, exciting roller coasters, and families making memories. But the park became less popular over time. It couldn't compete with newer, fancier places. In 2006, Nara Dreamland closed, leaving behind a shell of what it once was. The rides are now quiet and rusty, the paint peeling off. Walking through the empty park is like stepping back in time. You can see the old ticket booths, gift shops, and food stands, and it makes you feel a little sad for the fun that used to be there. Plants are growing over the roller coasters, and trees are pushing through the cracks in the ground. Nara Dreamland, stuck between its happy past and its sad present, is a powerful example of a Haikyo. It reminds us that even fun things don't last forever. The Nakagin Capsule Tower, a cool example of Japanese metabolism architecture, is very different from Nara Dreamland. Finished in 1972, this famous building, designed by Kisho Kurokawa, was a futuristic idea of city living. Its 140 capsule apartments, stacked like giant Lego blocks, were supposed to be easy to replace so the building could change over time. Each capsule, a tiny apartment with its own furniture and appliances, was super modern for the 1970s. The tower showed Japan's skill with technology after the war, but the building's dream never really happened. The capsules were too small, and the easy replacements didn't work out. Over time, the building got old and no one took care of it. Even though its future is unclear, the Nakagin Capsule Tower is still amazing, a memory of a big dream from the past. It reminds us that even the best ideas can be hard to make real. Unlike the amusement park or the capsule tower, Seika Dormitory has a much sadder story. Located in a remote mountain area, this old mining dormitory reminds us of a terrible event. Built for miners and their families, Seika Dormitory was once a lively place, full of people. But in 1961, a gas explosion killed many people who lived there. The tragedy made everyone sad, and the dormitory was left empty. Today, the dormitory is very quiet. Things left behind show us the lives that were lost. The silence makes you think about how fragile life is. Exploring Seika Dormitory is a sad experience, reminding us of how dangerous industry can be and how tragedy changes a place forever. It shows us how strong people can be when bad things happen and how important it is to remember those we have lost. Hashima Island, also called Gunkanjima or Battleship Island because of its shape, shows us Japan's industrial past. Located near Nagasaki, this island used to be home to a big coal mine and many miners and their families. From the late 1800s to the mid-1900s, Hashima Island was very busy. Its mines helped Japan grow quickly. Because the island was small, they built tall apartment buildings, creating a crowded community separate from the mainland. But when the coal industry slowed down, the mine closed in 1974, and everyone left Hashima Island quickly. Their homes and memories were left behind. The once busy community became a ghost town. Today, Hashima Island shows us how industries can rise and fall. Its crumbling buildings, worn down by the sea and wind, are strangely beautiful and remind us that even big things don't last forever. Exploring places like Nara Dreamland, the Nakajin Capsule Tower, Seika Dormitory, and Hashima Island is exciting, but it's important to be respectful. Haikyo are not just empty buildings. They are parts of history, memories of lives, and sometimes, places of sadness. When we visit these places, we need to remember that we are guests in someone else's past. Don't break things, steal things, or do anything that could damage or disrespect the place. Taking pictures and writing about Haikyo can help us remember these places and share their stories. But it's important to do it responsibly and not make things up or use tragedy for attention. Sharing the history of these sites can help people understand their value and why we need to protect them. The strange beauty of Haikyo attracts photographers from all over the world, who love the light and shadows, the textures of decay, and the stories whispered by crumbling walls. Taking pictures of these empty places is hard. You need skill, artistic vision, and respect for the subject. Because no one is there, photographers can capture the true feeling of these locations, showing the beauty and decay and the passage of time. The light coming through broken windows, the colors of nature growing on buildings, and the textures of peeling paint and rusting metal are all beautiful in their own way. But it's important to take pictures ethically, not making fake scenes or changing things to make them look different from how they really are. The goal is to show these sites honestly, capturing their beauty and decay without making up stories or being disrespectful. No one knows what will happen to Japan's Haikyo. Some places like Hashima Island are protected as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. But many other Haikyo might be torn down, rebuilt, or just fall apart over time. It costs a lot of money to protect these old buildings, which is hard for authorities and preservationists. The discussion about what to do with Haikyo makes us think about protecting history, developing cities, and balancing progress with respecting the past. Finding ways to save these sites, whether through the government, private money, or community efforts, is important, so future generations can learn from and be inspired by these forgotten parts of Japan's history. Japan's Haikyo, from Nara Dreamland to Hashima Island, show us a unique and often sad view of the country's past. These abandoned places frozen in time make us think about how time passes, how things change, and the stories hidden in the land. Exploring Haikyo is a journey of discovery, a chance to find hidden histories, and a reminder that beauty can be found in unexpected places. By being respectful and ethical, we can help save these forgotten parts of Japan's story and make sure their lessons are remembered.